Alright, so far we've got the med packs done, we've got the sounds done. Now we need to look at the counter. Now the counter seems to be where everyone seems to go wrong. So first things first, you need to look at the counter class. Now it's already been made for you. When you open it up, you'll get something along the lines of this. So I've got total count plus equals amount in a bump counter class, function rather, and we've got an integer called total count, and then it's got the constructor class there with nothing in it, and it's got an act function just like anything else. Now I think the hardest part about the counter is remembering this piece of code. So if they give it to you, you don't have to remember anything. So that's really good. Now marks wise, it works by you using the class properly, and it also works by changing it slightly. So we'll start off with just implementing that counter. So right in the first video I said that you can copy that line of code. Now if you want to increase the score every time you get a med pack, like in this one, you need to go into my zombie hunter, above my act function, bang in that. So I've got counter equals new counter. Now that can be called anything. It could be called C if you need to. Now when you actually touch a med pack, you need to implement counter, then you can do dot control space, and you're looking for bump counter and how much you want to increase your score by. So now if I compile that and run the program, if I touch that, I've got med packs now is 1 and 2. So there, that's worked. So that's using the bump counter function. Now if you look back at the brief, you see it says here we've got to edit the zombie counter code and the counter code, so the counter loses a point if the zombie hunter gets eaten. Now mark scheme wise, let's just get the correct thing up. So mark scheme wise, you get a mark for making it subtract, but you get an additional mark by using parameter passing. So what that means is adding an extra thing in this. So I usually just do string mode like that, and all you can do is you just add an if statement. So if mode equals add, so if I say I want to add, I can add my number, I can bang in an else, which is just exactly the same piece of code, but instead of plus equals, I'll do minus equals. So that's going to maybe subtract code, scores rather, but it also means I've done the parameter passing. Don't forget my semicolon, which means that I get the additional mark there. So now here it's thrown up an error because I need to put that mode in. So I just need to put a comma and add like that. That's all sorted. Make sure you put a capital if you put a capital there, and that means that that works. So now I'm going to have to go back into my world and copy that again, because I'm going to have to put this into my 2 zombies. So again, just above here, got that. Now in my code at the minute there's going to be an error because I've got an integer called counter and I've got my counter called counter. So there is some errors you can come across in there, but there's not much to change. We can just literally change that to C, and that's going to fix that. Now I'll just do C dot bump counter. I'll take 1 off, and then honestly I can put whatever I want in this because I'm subtracting. It's an else statement. I'll write sub, but I could write anything I want there. And then I do the same for the girl. So I can do change that to C again, and C dot bump counter 1, and just prove a point. I'll put nothing in there. And now if I've got no silly errors like I have there, just get rid of, add my semicolon to that, and there'll probably be another one somewhere, and there. Now my game, if I just get some med packs, and now I'll go into one of these, you see it killed me and it took one of my med packs away. So that's how you can use the counter.